Alright, we're back in control. We thought we were done, but we're not.
Yeah. I thought we were done with this 2 episodes ago, and we're still here.
Let's see, how do I float again?
That button. Still have
yeah.
no idea what's going on in the story. Still don't know why we're here. What's what? So
The hiss.
the hiss.
Yes.
Let's see, pick up a thing. Alright.
So, Nugget had a question to ask the audience.
We've got a very, very, very important question, and we're not going to reveal the answer until the very end of the video. So you'll have to stick around to check it out.
And don't just get to the end, because we'll know.
We'll know.
See.
YouTube will report you to us.
You'll be in trouble with the YouTube police.
Well, I just want to know how many Leches are in Tres Leches.
Don't say it. Don't. I mean,
Yeah.
you can leave a comment down below, because the comment will come out. Leave your guesses down below.
Yeah.
And we'll reveal the super secret answer at the end of the video.
Maybe the bonus question is which leche is the most delicious leche?
I just about gave it away. I was going to be like, of the
You almost
generic
spoiled
number.
it. You almost spoiled it.
Why aren't there any
Why?
guys? Why did I have to start clear back there? But
No, guys.
That
I
is
think
the
it's like right
ultimate
up
question of control. Is just why? Why? And you just have to stop there. You can't. Why is there guy? Why is there? What is it? Who? And I think the only question is how. Like how? I don't really. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm good not knowing the how. All of the other questions.
It's interesting because you sometimes reach like certain checkpoints. Like when you were fighting that giant dome thing and you had checkpoints for each guy, and as soon as you beat one checkpoint, you no longer have to fight the guys in that checkpoint. So it's almost like that's what's happened here. But it just sucks that it sends you all the way back to one of those like sync point things.
Yeah, why is it
because you have to re-go through a level just to get to where you died at effectively.
It's like it checkpoints the number of people you've killed, but not the physical progress you've made in the game.
Yeah, it.
Whoa!
No, wait,
What was that thing?
he just got flashed.
whoa!
He died by a flasher.
I just got double
They're a deadly
leche.
breed.
Well, don't be giving away hints now.
I will say though, the fact that you don't have to.
I gotta run all the way again.
Yeah, it's just kind of nice that you don't have to refight the guys, but you have to.
Why
travel.
run?
Yeah.
Why run? Why needs to run? Oh, my eyes are itchy and it's annoying. You know what else is annoying?
What is?
Because I'm like my focus on this game it was gone like 7 episodes ago. So I ordered some rechargeable batteries. I got some battery chargers because I'm sick of buying batteries. But
Well, that's
I needed some extra
Except-
ones. So I ordered a package of 4 AAA batteries and a package of 4 AA batteries
Okay.
from Amazon. They showed
Are
up in
they
a
Amazon Basics or are they?
No, there's some other ones because
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah.
Just checking.
Right. So I mean, these things are like what credit card size. If you were to lay it down,
Sure.
all together. It came in a box that was like 1.5 feet by like 8 inches by like, and then just packed in with the air, just the air bubble wrap stuff, the big
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
So why did it need to be so much?
Well, you've seen people make fun of that, where they order like this tiny little, say, gift card.
Yeah.
And it comes in this gigantic, 5 foot by 5 foot box for this tiny little card.
It's like the receipts from Walgreens.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but the other thing is, I ordered later. Like, they all showed up on the same day, but I ordered these like over a couple of days. I ordered a lamp with a glow bulb because I got some houseplants that I want to have get sunlight, and they're not in a place that can get sunlight. So,
Yeah.
they showed up on the same day in separate boxes, about the same size, and the only one that actually fit the box, the shipping box, was the lamp. I got light bulbs in a box. It was just like, why? And why not all together? Like, I get that they're all coming from different places-ish, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... And then
Whoop,
Amazon's got
that
the options where it's like, oh, if you don't need it fast, just, we'll send it to you later, or in fewer boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, still got 3 different boxes on the same day.
Let's just say that Amazon probably isn't caring about saving the planet
Oh,
in
yeah.
regards to consolidating their...
Well, but, I mean, still, even their shipping cost, right? It's still got to be just as high, because they're not like they're saving... Oof. And here we are, we're complaining about Amazon. An angry old man, just complaining about Amazon. Nuggets here fighting for his life.
He's always fighting for his life in these games.
And to be fair, he's really fighting so that he doesn't have to walk again.
Yeah, because that's what it's going to be like.
Don't you have rocket guns?
Probably.
Although, do those guys
Probably just will dodge him.
dodge? Oh, stay behind here until he flings his stuff.
Yeah. Oh, did he just...
It's like, what did I
Whoa.
just say?
Oh, you're still alive.
Get down. Thought he was done flinging his stuff.
You're as bad as my kids.
Some things that I don't think that Amazon does it anymore because I haven't seen it, but if you don't need this right away, we'll send it to you in like fewer boxes or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was like you can get $1 towards like a digital purchase or something.
Oh, they still do that. I got
Or
like.
do they?
I got like
'Cause I
4.
haven't seen it.
Because I got like, for some reason it was double for the batteries, so each battery had like $2 instead of $1. So I was like, well, I'm definitely going to go extra on that because that's $4.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Okay.
expire in like 3 weeks, but
Yeah. Which sucks, but
that's the thing is,
I
it's,
just
then
haven't
it
seen
still
in a
didn't
while.
come in fewer boxes. It came in a bigger box, took longer time. It was just annoying. But that's not even the most annoying, biggest grievance I have with Amazon. I mean, staff officer, what's his name up there is going to be a struggle. I'm like two-minded in here, like focused on the game and my Amazon complaints.
He's got a third of his life left.
So the grow bulb and the lamp, I actually bought a
Don't
specific
work?
one. Oh no, they work just fine. These ones are great.
Okay.
It's the second one that I had to order though, because I had to cancel an order because it didn't show up.
Oh, okay.
Sold by Amazon, shipped by Amazon, tracking updated as in it's going to be delivered on this day.
Mm-hmm.
And then didn't show up, and then they're like, oh, we actually haven't even shipped it yet. So it's not like it sat there in limbo. Like, they sent me updates as if it had been moving along in the process. And then just,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, we haven't actually shipped it. It's like,
That's
so
in a situation like that where, because I've had that a couple of times where I'll have like updates of, hey, your package should be there on said day, at this time, so forth. But when it doesn't show up and then you don't get any, I guess, regular updates about it, I just think like my package has been stolen or lost, and I get frustrated as hell because I'm just thinking, I need my package. It's not like it was just, a movie or something. I need this specific thing.
yeah.
So I hate that.
Is that it?
I think
You
that's
might have
it.
knocked him off the edge. Yeah.
That last guy
Music
kind of looked like Jim
changed.
Belushi.
Jabba Baloo.
Cue new checkpoint that you'll have to run back to.
But yeah, it was annoying to me that an Amazon sold item shipped by Amazon in their own custom shipping thing
And they just basically
updated
lied to
me,
you about it.
updated the whole time, and then like, oh, actually, we didn't ship it. And then I buy something third party, still prime shipping or whatever, but fulfilled and sold by a third, an Amazon
Yeah.
seller. No problem. It's like, yeah, I totally understand why people are ditching Amazon left and right.
I think there's more to it than just, shipping, I
Well,
hope. that people have.
If you're a terrible company across the board and then you don't provide the basic product that you claim to provide as well, makes it really easy to let those moral situations resolve themselves.
Hey, it's that thing that you tried to do at the very beginning of this game to that random worker. Now you're trying to do it to your brother.
You're trying to crack his egg. Don't crack his egg.
You're trying to save him somehow.
It's his brain on drugs.
But now you gotta enter his brain. Psychically.
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in
Wait.
There was no...
If he'll
What?
ever find his way back.
Is this another false ending?
Probably.
The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long
What
as
is the oldest house?
it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director.
Is this really just
of
the end and we
Federal
had,
Bureau of
10 minutes left of it?
We're in
Yeah.
this together.
All it took was complaining about Amazon.
And I.
To distract Nugget enough to...
It gave him
through?
the anger that he needed.
Okay,
I mean,
well,
we've been here before.
Yeah.
Also, why was Max Payne in this game?
He was the third Leche.
He was the previous director.
Did you just
He was.
give the answer?
I think I just did.
Did anyone pay attention? Was it so quick that you'll have to
And this won't be the
find
end,
it?
but it will be the end. But Feathers, how many Leches are in Trace Leche?
57.
Wow. The
No one
amount of lies that come out of your mouth.
What if it's not a lie? What if it really is 57?
How are there 57 different kinds of milk? I'm surprised that there's 3 different kinds of milk. And no, it's not like
my
low
first
fat,
guess.
1% in whole milk.
My first guess was cow milk, goat milk, and chicken milk.
Chicken milk. I've never heard of a chicken being milked.
That's very rare.
Ugh.
It's the unknown. It's the unknown ability that chickens can do is be milked. They not only do they lay eggs, they give you the complete breakfast package.
Yeah, apparently bacon comes from them as well somehow. Yeah, we're just seeing cast again. Haven't we already seen the cast?
It's in case you forgot about them.
So just keep looping.
You can skip it.
You can speed
By
it up.
escape.
That was a really anticlimactic. I mean, was that kind of like postscript from the last time we got a fake ending? I'm really disappointed, and I assume that this is just going to be tacked onto the previous episode.
I almost felt
I have
like
no idea,
The
'cause
fake ending was a better ending.
The previous episode might have been like 10 hours long, and I don't think people really want to sit through a 10-hour long episode of this.
Nope. Told you, fake ending.
Or is it a fake? Are you?
Oh, now you look like Scully. Ooh, secret bathroom.
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier.
Isn't that the
Not
game we
Like
played?
tubes.
Oh, you can't use the tubes.
Okay.
How many times do you have to see the I mean, to be fair, I played through Metal Gear Solid 5, right? And I think every mission had credits roll on it. So
It's
that's the new meta.
You have to go to the hotline chamber. It's also makes me wonder if
This
we're
game
just now
is-
in extras.
Also, did we
Like this
ruin?
isn't.
Even if
We
it
ruined
was
our whole end of the thing by
I feel
talking about how many leches there were.
through the hot
We can just bleep it out,
I-
so people will just hear us talking about it, and it'll just be bleeps. All
I mean,
the
it'll
time.
be over credits rolling, right? So if credits ever do roll again, we can just cut back to it.
and no one would know the difference. Except we're talking about this now, so what happens then?
problem in the foundation.
All I'll say is our conversation about Trace Leches
We need to check this
is
out.
the only thing that's ever made sense in the entire Control playthrough to me.
What about milking a chicken?
That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like, tres leches as a delicious dessert makes perfect sense. I don't know what's going on in this game still. We've gone through credits. Now you're Agent Scully.
Now you have to find the door.
I thought this was like a secret bathroom, and it's not. It's just another hallway into a hotline.
Jesse Faden, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control.
She talking funny.
Believe it. But you
Because
always knew
she's
where
still
we were
talking
headed.
to herself or the alien that lives inside her brain.
I really don't like the way that she's talking. So why'd you change your clothes if there's still people floating around?
To be in a business suit.
I thought she closed the thing. I mean, you know, at least it's a video game. What's it? Outfit change that puts more clothes on and not takes them off. That's a refreshing change of pace.
It's like with, which one was it? Like, I think it was Resident Evil 3, where Jill got a complete wardrobe change.
She went
and
from
actually got clothes on her body instead of the skimp outfit that she had in the original game.
Oh, in the remake, yeah. Well, because even in the original Resident Evil 3, she goes from Resident Evil 1, where she's in like tactical gear, to like mini skirt and tube top.
Because that makes sense in a apocalyptic world that you're just gonna run around in high heels and a skimpy skirt.
She also had a hoodie wrapped around her waist.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's try
To be fair,
You're right.
when you're trying to hide from
Go this way.
zombies, sure. But I'm just saying, the best zombie protection is apparently fewer clothes.
Because the amount of surface area for them to bite you needs to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is something that gets talked about a lot with stunt doubles for women in movies, where men have it easy because men have clothes, whereas women need to look hot, and so in order for that to be the case in a lot of people's minds, they have to be wearing less clothes. So for stunt women to double as a woman for whichever actress is on screen, they're sparing with their padding. And so women have it a lot harder than men when it comes to stunt doubling.
Because every man looks like The Rock or Ryan Reynolds or Arnold Schwarzenegger. Which, to be fair, some of the worst body doubles in action film history is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
The T1, the Terminator T2, when he drives off the motorcycle off the thing into the LA River.
You mean that wasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Unfortunately, it was not.
I'm disappointed.
Although, have you seen Harrison Ford's stunt double? For just in general, like, he's used him for a lot of things. He is Harrison Ford, pretty much. Harrison Ford said, like, if you figure out how to talk, I'm in trouble.
Aww. I'm sure he can talk.
No, and in Temple of Doom, there's several scenes that it's just him, and they just left it in because they didn't try to recut from a different angle or anything like that, because you can't tell the difference.
It says when you land on the lower level, find the cable cart control room and use the switch to summon the moving platform. Enter the platform and get it moving, and then head north beyond the technological sector map.
The what?
So you said you go down the cable car.
Well, it says, so it seems like you are going the right way that you should be.
This is the Techno Magic multicolored dream
Technological
code?
sector map. It says you'll head north beyond the technological sector map. After leaving the platform, head north until you reach a small encampment with a checkpoint.
Unmapped area.
Which way's north?
Yes. It was this way. This way was north.
Alright, did you have to push that button in front of you there, or is that just a call button for the...
That's just the call button.
I don't know. Thought Feather said something about a control room.
Well, because I guess there's another way to get this way. So, your map?
And we're in the unmapped area.
There's,
Oh, okay.
there's
I
my
don't know if you
map.
were still in the unmapped.
Alright. You got your 3 Yeti coolers.
So it says the door you were looking for should have been shown in the attached picture, but you guys can't see that.
Is it just straight out from where we're at?
Down out there, right?
Find the door.
Basically, if you've seen Lord of the Rings, look for that type of door and scrawling on like a pillar or something, I guess.
So it's on a pillar.
I have to search all these pillars.
There's like 1,000 pillars.
Yeah, because that's a different way that you went.
Bet you it's that one over there.
Over there?
Oh, that one over there.
That one's got a thing on it.
It says head north. Okay, so you leave the platform, head north until you reach a small encampment with a checkpoint.
That's this thing.
So it'll probably be somewhere around here.
Yep, that looks like
That
a
door.
doorway.
That door.
Told you. It's right there. You didn't believe me.
That's where we first came in.
Good to know we went and fought all those dudes just for fun.
It was a lovely time.
And then you go, Belloc.
Googly noogly.
Speak, friend, and enter.
Foundation.
No time for sightseeing.
Yeah, because there's so much to see. You're in a freaking cave. What's sightseeing?
I see a lot of things.
Useless action hero quips.
Don't you love the action hero lines in all movies?
You know what? We never came out that one poop hole, did we?
No.
Do you think this is
We
the poop hole?
We never found out where that was.
Are we in
because
the colon right now?
being squeezed out?
Very much a possibility.
Do you think they're using a squatty potty?
Naughty
Definitely
potty?
not. It's why you're taking so long
That's
to get
why
out.
it's why it's so difficult.
Uh-oh.
Crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
Who is Emily?
I don't remember an Emily. Yeah.
Emily from Emily's Wonder Lab? Because that would be an obscure reference that I don't even think most parents would get.
Most definitely not.
It's a Netflix show. I think it had like one season. It's like a science show for kids.
Man,
Bottom of the oldest house.
Well, now Marshall's talking to you?
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's
Marshall's dead?
Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Who's Marshall? Is that the lady with the bomber jacket and the plane gun?
Yeah.
Did you just say that didn't they send you down here because the hiss are down here?
No one sends you. You're the director. You came down here on your
The
own.
board sent us, didn't they?
I don't...
They were like, go to the oldest house.
with the trace
Break some
Leches.
bread.
break some bread. Have a meal. Like I didn't even die from that bowl.
Got a headache.
That boulder. You should take migraine pills that don't work.
Because Excedrin didn't put medicine in the actual pills. It was just a large clinical trial to see if placebos work or not.
Well, from what you said, it worked for that one guy you knew.
Yeah, but he was dumb.
Yeah, but he was dumb.
Okay, so you got a power cube that's stuck.
You could probably still reach it.
No, that's
I don't know if you have.
You talking about that?
That thing, isn't that
Yeah.
a power cube?
No, that's just a crate.
Oh, just a crate?
For,
Oh, just one of the yeah, that's done then.
materials.
Oh, that didn't work.
Can't you just go around to the other side?
Nah, I don't think it's worth spending time on. I think we should jump the gap.
Oh, I'm just thinking you could probably walk around those.
What is it that we need out of that? I don't even
What
know.
if-
I don't even know what we get out of those things. So yeah, no, it's
Materials. You get materials for upgrading. And what if Nugget wants to 100% complete this game, and
not worth it.
you're preventing him from doing
He's been
that?
doing a terrible job of it so far.
I'll put it on my LinkedIn. Uh-oh.
I would love to see
Ah!
that. A LinkedIn profile that just lists all your
Lists all
video
the-
game accomplishments, or lack of accomplishments, perhaps.
Just your achievements. I mean, I guess that could be a thing now, right? With like streaming being, a career.
Or what is it, like video game testers? Like, I can't think of like what the actual.
Video game tester,
Pickaxes
QA
now.
tester.
Yeah, I think it's like in the early stages, like for bug testings and things like that, to make sure that
Hey, look, we found one
the
of those
game doesn't
boxes for
effectively
you.
crash on you.
Yeah, the game tester.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with a game testy. That's something else entirely.
The true question now, we've asked a lot of questions to the audience, but the true question now lies, what is a game testy? What do you think a game testy is?
Great, now I gotta think of what that is.
You were the one that said it, so
it's,
yes.
It's how new video games get made. I'll explain it to you when you're older.
When you rub two games together, you get a new one.
I mean, that seems to work for Call of Duty and Madden and FIFA.
Every time I hear something like Madden NFL or whatever,
Yeah.
I just hear the complaints from people screaming that the game sucks. Not just simply it sucks, but it's like buggy, they don't really update things, it's just
Don't play
a
sports
cash
games.
cow, effectively.
Don't play sports games. This problem solved.
It's like,
Just play Diablo Immortal instead. It's
it's free to play, and it's not buggy at all.
free to play and almost worth the money.
Almost. But that's even up for debate. It's like... So I don't know if anyone ever really was into these games, but I was into like wrestling games in like the early 2000s.
No, nobody liked those.
Wrestling games?
Wrestling's not popular.
Right. I'm just saying it because I don't know like the kind of games our audience is into.
The astral plane
But
is cutting into our dimension.
It just came down to a lot of the same thing,
It'll destroy
just
the
with
bureau.
new characters that made it more fun. And I think probably by like 2004, I stopped playing wrestling games, or at least getting new ones. Because, like with Call of Duty and Madden, it's just the same game, but perhaps an updated roster.
Yeah. But hey, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it.
That's true.
We shouldn't yuck anybody's yum. I don't enjoy it, so I don't play it.
Yeah. You've made it very clear that you're not a sports game fan.
Oh. Was there somebody else shooting you, or was that just him as he fell?
It might have
Someone
just been
else.
him as he was falling to his death.
That right? So, that rock right there on the edge by your right foot as you jumped off. That's
Is he
a game.
still
He's
alive
still
from the
alive down
abyss?
there.
Whoa!
Nope.
He just respawned up here. That's what happened. Yeah, I think in like the early 2000s though, I
wish
was
I brought him.
Oh
more
crap!
of like,
Wrong button.
Bye, Nugget.
Use my head of research right about now.
Like in the early 2000s, like I played a lot of like sports games or wrestling games.
I remember playing.
Oh,
Bye, Nugget.
Speaking of doing the same things over and over and over again, it was like FIFA World Cup '04. I think, and we were playing it while we were watching the World Cup, and it was, as everybody always complains about, it's always the controller. But like I'm mashing the button, and everybody can see me doing it,
Right.
and my character
And
just
it's not-
instead of shooting the ball, he just like dribbled it in front of him, and the other guy, was playing with my brother, and he got it and like went and scored, and it's just like, all right, I'm done. Like
Right.
I'm not having fun. I'm just angry.
It's Jesse.
I don't like being angry.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to play it anymore.
That's kind of like with some games I have like a love-hate relationship with. Like I love the game, I just hate how angry it can make me.
If it makes me angry, if it's a thing that makes me angry,
This is huge.
I go the other way.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, the problem, what makes me angry is the fact that I'm like a completionist with like a lot of games. And so I try and strive for those hard-hitting trophies and accomplishments. And that's usually what makes me angry is because they're hard for a reason.
You should definitely start putting those on your LinkedIn resume.
I should. To brag about the trophies that I got for that one game at that one time that no one cares about anymore.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building.
Like, oh, this seems important. Walk away.
Yeah, not anymore.
Hey, see, the board is telling us to do stuff.
Eh.
We're supposed to plug the astral fissure or whatever with our hand.
Who's on the board anyway? You're the director of everything.
Well, it's the board of directors.
what if these are just an endless chain of AI missions that are automatically generated?
Could be. The game doesn't ever actually
So I
end.
can only choose
Yeah.
one. I thought I was done with these tests.
Oh. Oh, you gotta choose gun or
Force power.
power.
Gun.
So then, Loki, because you don't play sports games, but you talked about watching the World Cup, are you a sports watcher?
In 2004, I watched
okay.
the World Cup.
Okay, I didn't know if it was something that like periodically you would, watch, or if the Super Bowl came on, you
So I
might
mean that
follow it or something.
that was a momentous World Cup. It was Zinedine Zidane's final game when he headbutted that other dude because he said something about his sister. And so the final moments of that guy's career were ended with a headbutt and a red card.
Wow. Did the other guy get like knocked unconscious or just?
No, he just headbutted him square in the chest. And
Oh, just the chest. Okay.
they weren't anywhere near the ball. It didn't happen during play. I mean, it happened during play, but they weren't near it. And yeah, it was a big deal.
What happened? What happened to the other guy?
He
Any reprimand or any?
No,
Oh, okay.
he didn't get attacked. Because, inciting violence apparently is not as bad as acting on the violence, which I guess is kind of true, but
Yeah, it makes sense, but that guy he just disappeared to his death.
I think that was teaching you how to
Kill guys.
watch your footing. Speaking of
What
the
about
Super
you?
Bowl and Zinedine
Hold on.
Zidane, sorry.
I was gonna say. What about you, Nugget? Are you a sports watcher? A sports fan?
I don't watch tennis.
You don't,
don't
watch
watch
Tetris.
Nope.
Do you watch Tetris?
I have watched Tetris before.
But that's the only game you don't watch is tennis. So you watch golf.
No,
And bowling.
I don't watch any sports.
Oh, okay. I was just curious because, Loki and I have been talking about different things, and I imagine you're just listening in the background, but I was curious about your opinion on sports, if it was something that you found enjoyable or not.
Yeah.
Really?
No. Nugget only cares about Leches.
Yep.
But you were going to talk about the Super Bowl now. The
No, I was the Zinedine Zidane. There was a documentary that came out about him after the
okay.
fact that was the score was done by that band Mogwai that I was talking about in another video that I have no idea when it's coming out compared to this, but I thought Taco would be the only one who knew what it was, and he had no idea. It's a good band. You should check them out.
For locks or keys or whatever.
Are they
to stop
still a
that
band
from
that
happening.
produces music now, or is it just
Sure.
they broke up 50 years ago?
Do they
now?
have to produce music continuously for you to enjoy the music they've already created?
No, but I was just curious to know if it was something that
In fact,
I can enjoy for years to come.
I think the album a lot of that stuff was called Mr. Beast.
Faden. Not
The
sure
album
she's
that was
ready.
on was
Yeah, most of the songs from that thing came from the song, the ones that I like.
And I'll do it again.
So let's see, their last. Discography. Why is this all out of order? Yeah, Mr. Beast, that's the name of the album.
This bleed is just getting worse and worse.
Looks like they released an album in 2014.
so kind of recent.
Sand.
Yeah, but the discography on Wikipedia is out of order, so maybe something. No, 2021. Yeah.
Okay. So they're still around making music. They're not a band that broke up.
Again, you can like music from all. I like music from dead people that I didn't start listening to until after they were dead.
Yeah, I mean that's the same for me as well.
And yes, before the audience asks, it's jazz musicians. So yes, I like jazz.
Now for the fan who asks, "Do you like jazz?" What jazz musicians are they?
Did everything just freeze?
Yes.
Nugget, are you still alive?
Yeah.
Did everything freeze for you?
Still playing.
No.
Oh, the stream is frozen for us.
Stream is frozen.
I think Discord's breaking.
In the astral plane.
Oh, there, it's back.
Now it's back.
All right. There's lots of jazz musicians. Miles Davis being, arguably the most important. The Kinda Blue album really shaped the way a lot of music came out, sounded for decades and decades to come. Not just jazz, but all sorts of stuff.
There you go. Loki's hot take on jazz.
Is that a hot take?
It's a hot take.
One of the most popular jazz musicians ever is a good jazz musician.
It's Loki's hot take. It matters.
I mean, Dizzy Gillespie's good.
Look, even more hot takes from Loki.
Thelonious Monk is amazing. Like, I've got an album of his that's.
Oh, bye block.
We didn't need that.
Good thing it respawns.
I've got a Thelonious Monk album that's him. Like, you hear the different takes they recorded, so you can hear him kind of formulating the song and making mistakes and getting frustrated, and
Right.
it's You hear the evolution of it. You're going to follow that as it goes. That's more interesting than, just shampoo rock, verse, chorus, repeat, 2 minutes and then you're done. Do you need to go that way? Is that the way you need to go? Isn't that where we came from?
Not
Or
quite
do you
sure.
need to still keep going up? Do you need to go up? Like up there?
It's like there's police tape up there.
Yeah, you might have to go up there.
And an inverted pyramid. The question is, do you need that cube?
He can't take it with him because he can't climb with something in his hands.
But he's got telepathic powers.
I know, but
why can't he use his hands and his mind at the same time?
It's impossible.
It seems like a poor design choice on somebody's fault. Somebody. Oh, watch out for Stonehenge.
He's got to cleanse the point.
Probably looks like a good place to take a knee.
So now here's another important question. We still going?
We're like in a whole new map.
I thought we were done with this. This was
I think this is a
final
DLC.
one.
I think this is a DLC.
I don't think it's a DLC. Do you have the DLC for it, Nugget? Is that what we're doing?
Didn't even know there was a DLC.
Did you download anything?
Not by choice.
Did you download a car? I say let's wrap this one for now, and we'll come back to this DLC. This will be the end of Control. This episode will be end of Control and the start of the DLC, and this will be a new mainline DLC edition because there's like 4 hours in the main story, and we're like an hour into it. So,
Something like it, yeah.
So this is a DLC?
yep, the foundation.
Yeah.
Alright.
Apparently, you downloaded a car.
Oh,
Trace
brand
Leches.
new car.
Trace Leches.
Now, do we want to reveal the Tres Leches
I mean,
now that we've bleeped out the?
Well, if it's bleeped out, it's because of you. But
Yes,
how many Leches?
I said 57, which we then complained that it was a lot. But
because Trace is 3.
yes. And Leches is milk, which we already talked about. Yes.
Yes, and cake is cake.
Even though
Delicious.
cake was never mentioned in the title of it, it was just Tres Leches.
Tres Leches
so it's
cake.
3 milk. Yeah, but
But
the
the
cake
question was
never
how many
mentioned.
Leches are in Trace Leches?
Yes.
And yes, and if you're wondering, Trace Leches is the best cake.
Which is
Because
surprising coming from Loki because he loves himself some cheesecake. So,
cheesecake is also the best cake.
But it's not really cake, so...
Really gonna start that debate up again? It's in the name. Cheesecake.
it's in the name. It's in the name!
You wouldn't download a cake.
I would if I could. Anyway, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Adios.
But yeah.